something interesting that I randomly came across while doing my daily crypto research. I was scrolling through crypto news on investing.com, checking some updates and press releases, and suddenly I noticed an article talking about a project called AIPF. Token, the title immediately caught my attention because it mentioned a fully renounced decentralized finance protocol. So naturally I clicked on the article and started reading through it. And I have to say, some of the things mentioned there are actually pretty impressive. According to the article, AIPF stands for AI-Powered Finance, and the goal of this project is to create a decentralized financial ecosystem where the protocol operates automatically without human control. Now, if you've been in crypto for a while, you probably know that many projects claim to be decentralized, but developers still keep control over the smart contract. That means they can change parameters, modify fees, or sometimes even control liquidity. But in the case of AIPF, the article clearly explains that the ownership of the smart contract has been completely renounced. That means the ownership was sent to the 0x0 address, which basically means no developer, no admin wallet, and no centralized authority has control over the contract anymore. Once it was deployed and renounced, the system became completely autonomous. No one can modify the rules. No one can change the supply mechanics. And no one can alter how the protocol functions. Everything is locked into the blockchain. Now, another thing that really stood out to me while reading the article is the concept behind the protocol. AIPF integrates AI-driven logic into DeFi mechanics, meaning certain processes like emissions and treasury decisions are guided by algorithmic models rather than human decisions. The system is designed to monitor treasury conditions, manage emissions responsibly, and maintain sustainability within the ecosystem. In simple words, the protocol aims to remove emotional decisions from financial systems and replace them with data-driven logic. And honestly, that concept alone makes it stand out compared to many traditional DeFi tokens. But after reading the article, I didn't just stop there. I went to check some on-chain analytics tools to see what the data actually looks like. And this is where things got really interesting. When I opened DEX tools, I noticed that AIPF is currently trending at the #1 position. That means the project is gaining a lot of attention from traders in the DeFi community. Then I checked the contract on Token Sniffer, and surprisingly, the token currently has a perfect 100 out of 100 score. If you know Token Sniffer, you know getting a perfect score is not very common, because the platform checks multiple risk factors including contract structure and token mechanics. Another major point is the liquidity. According to the data, 100% of the liquidity has been burned, meaning the liquidity cannot be removed by developers. This significantly reduces the risk of liquidity manipulation or rug pulls, which is something investors always look at when evaluating a new project. So when you combine all these factors together, renounced ownership, 100% burned liquidity, strong contract security score, AI-based protocol logic, and the fact that the token is already trending on DEX tools, it's easy to see why this project is starting to gain attention. On top of that, the ecosystem also includes staking opportunities, allowing holders to potentially earn rewards while participating in the protocol. Of course, as always in crypto, nothing is guaranteed and everyone should always do their own research before making any decisions. But if you want to check it out yourself, you can easily verify everything through tools like DEX Screener, DEX Tools, and Token Sniffer. Sometimes the most interesting projects appear quietly in the news before the majority of the market discovers them. And AIPF might just be one of those projects worth keeping an eye on.